Servus from the Pain Cave and welcome back to the channel. Today's ride features the most iconic climb on Zwift, the Alpe du Zwift. We are doing the Tour de Zwift Stage 5 group ride on Tour of Fire and Ice, a brutal 28 kilometers with around 1,200 meters of elevation. Ever since my last attempt in April 2025, it feels like a lot has changed. The equipment has been reinvented. We now have the specialized S-Works Ethos as the best climbing bike, and I have it on level 5 thankfully. Apart from that, new drafting dynamics have been introduced a couple of months ago with more draft on climbs now. And I've also gotten a lot stronger since my last attempt. However, after moving brake, I wasn't sure where I stand and how much I can push over the duration of the climb. One thing has not changed for, I'm doing this Alpe du Zwift PB attempt again with my French mate Damien, who is attacking off the front right now. What are you doing, Damien? We wanted to get a new PB on Alpe du Zwift. I was tempted to follow him, but I had to hold myself back and remember why I'm here today. My PB stands at 46 minutes, 3 seconds from April 2025, 269 watts at 4.3 watts per kilo with an average heart rate of 179 beats per minute. My goal was to beat that, but for that, we needed to be careful and not to waste too much energy during the lead into that climb. And we are here now in the epic calm reverse start to jungle intersection that we already know from Monday's Zwift Racing event. And I was just hoping that these guys are not going too crazy up here. Some guys are off the front, but I tried to take it a bit easier. 2 minutes 40 here at 322 watts. So 23 seconds slower and also 80 watts less, which resulted in only 170 beats per minute versus 189. So that was a good start. It was not slow, but it was at a pace that was like reasonable and possible to follow. So we are here in that first big group. There is some guys off the front, but it's not my main goal to do a good result here. I want to do my PB on the Alpe du Zwift, and we are entering the climb now, 12.2 kilometers at an average of 8.5% gradient. You can see the first part is a bit steeper, and then it's always like around 8 to 10%. Chris from my Apex Velo team is also part of this group ride. Unfortunately, he had some connection issues. You could see it in the chat probably. He is 40 seconds behind the group. His PB is something around 37, 38 minutes. So I was hoping he would give me a push, but for now he needs to catch up. So we are here in that first section here, up to Zwift start to bend 21, 2 minutes 51, and it's just my second best time. I'm 7 seconds lower at this point compared to my time from last year, but that was my goal. Like again, I wasn't sure how much I can do, like how much watts I can push for 45, 50 minutes. So I tried to start easy. You could see I was also standing for the first like 3 to 4 minutes, tried to grind at 65 to 70 RPM. Also here to 21 to 20. I was a few seconds slower than for my PB, so I'm a bit behind here at this point. Unfortunately, you can see it. You couldn't see it during the ride. So I didn't know where I stand, and I also didn't know when we entered the climb. So for me, during the climb, I didn't know what is going on. You could see Damien was able to follow me for the first 2 chicanes, and now he is gone, and now I'm on a mission now. First PB here from band 19 to 18. I'm catching up on some riders here, Hoffmann from Germany, and there is also a Swedish guy just ahead of me, 3 seconds. And I could see these guys, and that was motivation for me to get to them. We are already here reaching the 17 chicanes to go. We are 2.4 kilometers in and reaching soon the first quarter of the climb. Chris is out, unfortunately. He had more connection issues. And I'm just trying my best here, trying to find my focus. You see there's some guys ahead of me with 30 seconds of a gap. I'm trying to stay here with these two. They seem pretty strong here, or these 3 even. De la Barre, French guy, he was really motivated. He was doing some attacks. I tried to stay in the reel because at this point I could already see draft is helping. You can definitely save some energy in the draft. You can do 0.2, 0.3 watts per kilo less than the guy ahead of you. But unfortunately, no one really wanted to work with me a lot here. So I'm doing most of the work at the front, taking turns here and trying to keep up the pace because, again, I have a mission. I want to do my new PB on Alpe du Zwift. I want to beat my previous one. And you could also see it before, we were 25% already in. And we are on a mission, on a time of around 44 minutes if we keep the pace at this point. I'm always doing something around 4.5 to 5 watts per kilo. Now I'm here trying to get rid of these guys because I could see they're not working with me. Pierrehead and De La Barre But yeah, it was hard. Like I couldn't get rid of them. I also, you could see my heart rate going up to 180, so that was not really good. I started really calm, really quiet. That was pretty fine. Like I went for that negative split again because I didn't know what to do. Now we also catch here Tony Delogne, really strong Belgian rider. And just ahead of us, 5 seconds, is the Dutch Grevink, also very strong. And you could see he was already 30 seconds ahead. So we are on a good pace here at this point. But I'm doing most of the work here in the group. They're just sitting on my wheel. I'm trying to push here a bit, trying to push now 5.8 watts per kilo, trying to get rid of them because it was a bit annoying if they're just on your wheel. And yeah, I was just hoping they would work with me, but unfortunately they didn't really want to do so. So I tried to get rid of them, tried to increase the pace. You can see now 179 beats per minute for some time, which is not great, but normally I should be able to push that for a longer time. Now there's some accelerations from Graving, from the Dutch guy at the front. We are making it to band 11 to 10, 1 minute 53, a new PB. So we are on a mission to make it, a new PB. So that looks pretty well. But again, 50% is done. 20 minutes 40 the time so far, so it looks like we could even make it below 42 minutes. I didn't know it, unfortunately, at this point. I had no idea. I didn't remember. I was hoping I have this timer on the center top, but it was not available on the group right, unfortunately. So I had no idea, like, if we are fast. I mean, probably we were fast, but I didn't think we were that fast, actually. But I just keep on going here, pushing 5.8 watts per kilo. Again, trying to get rid of these guys because they were not willing to work with me. And yeah, it was just a bit annoying. And I just wanted to do my own pace and wanted to get rid of them, to also have that motivational bonus, kind of, if you have someone like chasing and you want to hold them off. So yeah, I tried everything here. I got a bit of a gap already, 10 meters to Pierre ahead and Craving here. Ahead of us is Mangelshots, Belgian rider from Watts. I think they were doing something with their leader, pushing him or so, doing like some domestic work or whatever, because the guy who is leading Sammy something, you can see it here on the map, he was on a mission and he was doing like below 38 minutes, I believe. All right, so I could put a gap into myself and Craving. You can see 10 seconds is the gap now. I'm still pushing here really hard, my heart rate. It was hard to recover from that. It was probably not smart for keeping a stable pace, because I suffered really hard. Mangelshots was asking me here if he will be part of the video, and now he is. I was joking with him, like, if he's if he's gonna tow me to the line, he will be for sure. But yeah, so it's always good in that group rides to have a nice chat. But back to the race, 3 kilometers to go. And we are 75% in, and our time is 30 minutes 33. So we are definitely getting faster and faster, which is great. Now I'm on the wheel, in the wheel of Mangelshots, the Belgian rider, but he is too fast. Like, I couldn't keep up. Like, I still had to recover from that effort when I got rid of Pierre ahead, Graving and Delogne. And that really killed me for like a kilometer or so. I had to recover. I had to slow down. But now I'm in the wheel of Mangelshots and he's pushing really hard. I'm trying to stay in his wheel here. He's pushing 5 watts per kilo. And yeah, it's just really hard. But I know, like, 2 kilometers to go. I need to put in everything I have left. There's still 3 more chicanes to go. And then we are on the top. And yeah, another PB here, pushing 297 watts here for 2 minutes 47. But yeah, I'm absolutely on my limit here, 180 BPM. Mangelshots is gone now. He is done with his work. So thanks for that. Thanks for the push. Really appreciate it. Because again, like, as I said before, I think these new drafting dynamics, they help a lot to do better times. You could feel it, like, following guys that you could just do 0.2, 0.3 watts per kilo less in the draft and still were able to stay close. And yeah, also the equipment, as Sammy just wrote it here in the chat, also helped a lot, I believe. Ethos level 5 is increasing the pace. And yeah, you could see, like, we are on a course of like below 42 minutes, maybe even below 41 minutes. Let's see what we can do on the final 500 meters. I'm out of the saddle, pushing everything that I have left. I already have a second best 60-minute effort at this point. And we are trying everything here, pushing 7 watts per kilo on these final 140 meters to the line, leaving everything out there and see what we can do. Damian is also following me here, as it seems. He's pushing me on these final meters. He's just 3 minutes or 4 minutes behind me at this point. And we are crossing the line with a 60-minute PB at this point, 272 watts. And our time for the Alpe du Zwift was 40 minutes 49, 292 watts, which is an average of 4.8 watts per kilo. So new PB for me, absolutely stoked, like finishing this group right here in 5th place. Sammy Knockhart, he was the strongest here. I think he pushed like 37 minutes or so. So incredible time. Here you can see 36 minutes 54 seconds. But yeah, I did it in 40 minutes 49, which is also amazing for me. Damian finishing in 19th place here with 47 minutes 37. His favorite time that he already achieved 3 times. So that's pretty incredible. And here my effort, yeah, I could hold a good pace up the Alpe du Zwift. I was just pushing it a bit too much during these attacks here around half of the climb. I had to recover from that. You can see I had to slow down. But yeah, overall, like new 45 minutes and 1 hour PB, which is great. It was like a TT at the end. Yeah, again, like amazing time. You can see here the comparisons. I was already 10 seconds behind after second chicane, but I managed to recover from that. And yeah, constantly build up increase the gap, and in the end set a new PB with like 5 minutes faster, despite only being 23 watts more. So yeah, I think there's a lot of things that played into it, as apart from pushing more watts per kilo. But yeah, in the end, happy with the new PB, and I think we're getting closer to the sub 40 minutes, and that will be the next goal, of course. But I will definitely need to recover mentally a bit from that effort, because yeah, Alpe du Zwift is just mentally super tough. You need to be committed for 40 minutes, 50 minutes to really go for it and send it all you have left. All right, if you enjoyed this effort, make sure to hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment. It really helps the channel grow. And I'm curious, what's your PB on Alpe du Zwift? Let me know below, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers and ride on.
Remember to subscribe.